Hey y'all, Josh here today, aka the world's greatest dad, and what we got right here is the Neakasa Magic 1 vacuum steamer. And today we're going to unbox this bad boy, fully test out the features, give it a full test, and see if it might be something you need to pick up as well. So with that being said, let's get it. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. When you pick this thing up, it's going to show up on your doorstep in a box just like this. Let's get her opened up, see what we're working with. And after unboxing this, you basically got two things. We've got our little step-by-step instruction manual as well as the steamer itself. Now, as we take a closer look at the instruction manual, very detailed, showing you step-by-step everything that the unit does as well as information about the indicator light. And as we turn this thing over, you'll see 5 tips to ensure smooth first use, showing you step by step basically how to use this thing. All right, let's go ahead and take a little closer look at this thing. Starting right here with our water reservoir tank. To take this off, we simply push down right there to remove it. Then you've got kind of a little gasket here that seals, so you can fill that up. 95 milliliter capacity with this thing. Once you fill it up, put that back in, and it snaps together. Now on the back of the unit, you're going to have 2 buttons, our power button, our indicator light, and our vacuum button. And at the front, this is where all the magic happens. In the middle is where the steam comes out. On the side is our vacuum feature. Now you will notice that there's little openings on each side here, and that's so you can take off this exterior piece. Now the reason we would want to take this off, because there is a little vacuum filter kind of sponge thing in here. So when you're vacuuming, obviously this is going to keep anything out of the unit, but you will want to clean this thing every once in a while. Now, of course, after cleaning, you can put your filter back in, and this just snaps back into place. Now, the unit itself is very compact, coming in at about 9 inches long by about 5 inches wide. And when we throw this thing on the scale, you're going to see it weighs in at just about 2 pounds. And our power cord here is going to measure out to be just about 6 feet long. So let's go ahead and get this thing filled with water, get it plugged in, test it out. Now you can use regular tap water for this, but they do recommend using either a purified or a distilled water, and that's just going to help eliminate limescale buildup. We're going to use some purified water here today. So we'll go ahead and take this off. Now you will see with this seal on here, we can actually turn the little reservoir all the way over and we don't get any leaks. Got her snapped back into place. We're good to go. And you will notice with the reservoir on the machine itself fully filled up, you do have 0 leaks out of it, even when it's on its side. Now before we get started, let's go over and go ahead all the functionality. First off, to turn the unit on, we're going to do a long hold on the power button. Now you'll see the light starts blinking red and green. That means that it's in the warm-up phase. It takes about 30 seconds here, and then you'll see some steam start flowing. Now once the unit does turn red here, you will see steam start to come out. And if we wish to pause the steam, we'll do a short hold on the power button. To start it again, another short hold on the power button. And we're back to red. If we want to activate the vacuum, we simply hit the top button. Hit it again to shut it off. And when we're done using it, a long hold on the power shuts the whole unit off. Now we have 3 different clothing items we're going to test the Neakasa Magic 1 steamer on today. We've got ourselves a pair of 100% cotton pants. Got kind of a polyester modal mix dress shirt here, and then we've got ourselves a 100% cotton t-shirt as well. Now there are 3 ways we can use our Neakasa steamer here, and the first way is just like a traditional iron. If you want to use this on an ironing board, make sure you don't use your vacuum function and just use it the same way you would go about using an iron. And here are our iron pants. Not bad. Now the second way you can use this is as the vacuum steamer. We'll go ahead and use that function for our cotton t-shirt here. So we'll turn on our vacuum. So you can see here we did half the shirt using the Neakasa steamer and the other half without. Pretty cool. You don't really have to hold the shirt much as the vacuum just kind of keeps the shirt in place. Definitely works quickly. Does a nice job. Let's go ahead and test it out on this other shirt. And there is our side of the shirt. We use the vacuum steamer on. And there's the other side. Now besides using this as a vacuum steamer, you can also use it just as a regular steamer. It does take longer to do this, but it's great for disinfecting or if you're working with very sensitive fabrics like silk or something like that. Now, after getting a chance to use this for a few different clothing items, I did have to fill up my little reservoir 2 times during this process. Of course, I was testing this thing out, did spend quite a bit of time on all my garments, but I do want to run a little test here. We're going to go ahead and fill this thing to the top, turn on the steamer, start the timer, and see how long it takes to go completely dry. So we're going to go ahead and turn the unit on, but we won't start the timer until after our blinking light turns red and it starts steaming. There we go. All right, so we got through just about 7 minutes before we completely drained our tank. So after getting a chance to fully test this bad boy out today, let's go ahead and go over the pros and cons, in my opinion. First off, with the pros, number 1, there is no ironing board needed for this thing unless you want to use one. Number 2, this thing heats up super fast and is ready to go in just about 30 seconds. Now number 3, I love the fact that your fabric will stay dry. It has a very nice seal on the water reservoir and we had no water spots when we were using it. And number 4, I like the fact that this thing is multifunctional, meaning you can use it as a traditional iron, you can use it as a traditional steamer, or you can use it as the vacuum steamer. And number 5, besides the fact that this thing will iron out your clothes, it's also great for killing germs and mites. And now for the cons, there really is just a couple of them. Number 1, the tank is a little bit small, so you will find that you do have to frequently refill it depending on the amount of clothes that you're going to iron. And number 2, when you are using it in vacuum mode, it can be a little bit loud, so it's not the quietest machine. And number 3, this is a corded device, 6-foot cord. I'd like to see either a longer extension cord or possibly a cordless unit would be nice as well. All things considered though, this thing is a pretty cool little product that's not only space saving, but also multifunctional. That's why I'm easily going to give the Neakasa Magic 1 Steamer Vacuum a World's Greatest Dad thumbs up, and I say, go out and get you one. Hey, one more thing before you go. I want to let you know that the Neakasa company behind this vacuum steamer is a big fan of the World's Greatest Dad's in-depth and informational videos. Therefore, about a month ago, they reached out to me and asked me if they could send me this product for video review purposes. Now, with that being said, all the thoughts and opinions expressed in this video were my own, and I always do my best to accurately describe any product I review. Now, I hope this video helped you out, and we'll see you next time.